feelings. Mr. Call Me What the Fuck You Want, as long as it got Mr. in front. And you see the thumbnail, you see the title. What y'all think? Who won that? We was live last night on the Hood Smokers podcast with the legend Champtown, and he was just saying right before we got off the show how he thought Drake wasn't gonna come back after that second shot from Kendrick. And what'd he do? Right when he got off the live, Champtown shot a message and sent us the new diss track. So we went ahead and did a reaction live on Drake's newest diss track on Kendrick Lamar. And I'd like to say that it was almost like he was like singing him a bedtime story or something. Like he was whispering them sweet nothings and shit. It was like a love song, you know what I'm saying? That ain't diss tracks to me and shit. You go back and you can listen to every Kendrick Lamar diss, every Drake diss, J. Cole diss, Ricky Rose, because I ain't gonna call him what he likes to be called, because we know who the real Rick Ross is. Shout out to Rick Freeway Ross from the Bay. Shout out to the Bay. Shout out to the West Coast. I know Kendrick's from Compton, so that might make me like off rip want to roll with Kendrick, but really bar for bar. And if you got a ghostwriter, that's something else. Can you is that a real diss track? Because that's not really your feelings. That's the motherfucking ghostwriters diss track. So when people ask me, is Eminem gonna respond to Benzino on his new record? I say nah. He might do a skit like I seen McWig. Shout out McWig Splitter. He tapped in earlier. He was talking about he might do a skit on him, but I think he might roast the ghost. If anything, he might roast the ghost. So if Drake ain't writing them diss tracks, then they don't even count. I'm pretty sure Kendrick writes all his lyrics and shit, and it's just Kendrick's style is just a little bit. It's different to me, but ain't nothing wrong with being different. People who say 40 was different, Esham was different, but that's what hip hop's about, being different, right? But not no ghostwriters. Like, and you can't compare these guys to like Easy E. Ice Cube writes the rhymes that I say. He admitted this shit, but ain't nobody changed the game like Easy E changed the game of hip hop. So you can't even compare the two. He never came out and said he was a rapper. He was an entertainer and a good businessman, is what Easy E was. And he's the godfather of the West Coast. Damn it. But this gutted. We all lunch right now, so where y'all at? Drop it in the comments. Let me see if I can make a poll real quick. Put it in here. I don't know how to do all that shit. Think do it. Make poll. Nah. Maybe this button will do it. I don't want to hit the wrong motherfucking button. But yeah, I'm out here. I'm on break, so I figured I'd chop it up with y'all for a minute. About Kendrick Lamar, Drake, all these other beefs going on. What y'all think about J. Cole apologizing? I know that's kind of old, but it's really not that old. It just seems old because they've been dropping these diss tracks one right after the other and shit. I mean, and then you hear Drake at the end of that song, the newest one. I don't know if Kendrick, as far as I know, Kendrick ain't responded yet, but he sounds like he's talking to him like he's whispering sweet nothings in his ear and shit. That's the vibe I was getting from that Drake shit. I mean, come on, man. Fucking listen to Tupac hit him up. That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. He wasn't singing no fucking talking no sweet nothings in the motherfucking ear. You know what I'm saying? He was when he came at the East Coast, he came hard. And you felt that shit when Easy E did real motherfucking G's and came at Dr. Dre and Snoop. You felt that shit. That shit was real. But I want to know what y'all think. Who's winning, Kendrick or Drake? If I had to pick one, I guess I just got to say Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? I'm going with Kendrick Lamar. I got to go with Kendrick Lamar because to me, Drake got to go. So right there means he's disqualified. You can't have a ghostwriter and be a battle rapper. It just don't work like that. Doing diss tracks, so you rapping another rapper's feelings on his disses. Like the dude who wrote Benzino's diss track, he even said he dumbed it down. So it sounded like Benzino kind of wrote it, because we all know Benzino wasn't known for being a wordsmith. Nobody ever said Benzino was a bar guy, said nobody ever. And that's real talk. But now Drake, that's a different story. Maybe he wrote it because I heard he does got a pen, but then I heard he got an army of ghosts around him. But both from reliable sources that was in the studio with him. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So I've heard this both sides. People say he got ghosts, and people say he writes. So maybe his pen did write that shit that diss on Kendrick Lamar. But I really don't think he wrote any of that shit. And anyways, to me, Drake ain't evolved as an artist. He's still sounding the same as when he came out when Jay Prince brought him here and put him down with Baby and them and Lil Wayne. He sounds the same. After Lil Wayne slapped him in the studio and told him there's only one Lil Wayne and gave him a quick bitch slap. Just gave him a bitch slap. Probably just a love tap. No Diddy came across his ass like that. So there's only one Lil Wayne. There's only one. Because if y'all remember when Drake first came out, he sounded a lot like Weezy. That's because Lil Wayne was probably a huge influence in his life. Probably his favorite rapper. And we all know about the history. Maybe you don't. Drake came from it was kind of like a Saved by the Bell type TV show. If y'all remember that, like high school kids like going to school, but it was in Canada, and like you see these pictures floating around. The main Photoshop. That's real shit. That's how Drake really was. Now he want to grow some motherfucking dreads and shit or whatever, and fucking try to be a gangster braids. And now he's a gangster. Come on, man, get the fuck out of here with that motherfucking shit. It's like watching when you was in high school and two bitches would fight. That's what it's like. Bitch fight, bitch fight. Everybody want to watch the bitches fight, even though you know it's really not too much. I mean, I done seen some bitches draw blood. Yeah, I done seen some scandalous ass bitch fights. So I'll take that back. Not a bitch fight in the hood. A bitch fight in the suburbs at school. That's what it's like. Watching some of these guys talking shit. Oh shit. Eddie Christ. What up, though, Eddie Christ? Don't maybe bring Eddie Christ up in here. All right, I'm back. He just sent me some. I don't know what it is, but maybe he'll come on here and tell us about it and shit. Andy Christ, y'all ready for that? Y'all ain't ready. Last time we had Andy on, this bitch was slapping out of control. So I couldn't even keep up with the chat. Let's see if the same thing happens. I mean, I thought the thumbnail and the name alone would draw some attention. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's popping right now, right? That's what everybody talking about. Drake and Kendrick Lamar and all these beefs that I don't think is real, but let that shit spread to the streets. Let some of the fast Drake obsessed Drake fan roll up on Kendrick or something, or some obsessed Kendrick fan roll up on Drake. It's gonna be a different story. Real spit. Now, I'm out here in Oakland County. For those of y'all that don't know, Oakland County. Yeah, I'll let y'all a little bit of patience. That's where the money at. Look at that. Look at them green trees. You see that? Yeah. This where the money at. I'm out here where the money at. You gotta get the money where the money's at. Out here in Oakland County, gatekeeping, you know what I'm saying? The Oakland County. You know, I'm bullshit. But what do y'all think? Leave in the chat. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Catch us live every Wednesday, Saturday night. We had a special Cinco de Mayo episode last night with Champ Town. He dropped some gems. That was the motherfucker whose paintball gun they was using when he was the one bussing when they was riding up Woodward shooting. And you seen it, it was different a little bit at 8 Mile. But Eminem was driving the whip. But that was Champ Town's paint gun in Champ Town that was doing all the busting and shit. And they actually got the ass beat by the police. Yeah, Eminem got his ass whooped, stomped out by Detroit police when they was because of that paintball shit. They was going ham with it. You can hear the whole story if you go check out Champ Town on the Hood Smoker Podcast, episode 275. That was last night on Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo, even though today's the Seis. Happy Seis. You know what I'm saying? Happy, how would you say it? Uh, Seis de Seis de Mayo. Seis de Mayo. Happy Seis de Mayo, right? I don't know. Much love. Throw that H up for the hood smokers. Got it. I'm out. Salute.